What's up, guys, and today I'll be reviewing a park, and it is Kentucky Kingdom, located in Louisville, Kentucky. This park has an interesting history on how it opened for a while, closed, and opened on how it is now. So it first opened in 1987 as Kentucky Kingdom until very shortly, closing in 1988, a very short time for a park to be open because they filed for bankruptcy. It was closed for that time until the near end of 1989 when the park was purchased by a group of investors, but mainly Ed Hart, who has done such a good job. He operated the park from 1989 to 1997, which the park did great, but then it was purchased by Six Flags, who did not really do the best job. They opened up some coasters such as Twisted Sisters, which is now an RMC that is Storm Chaser. T3 was also opened, but then coming into 2010, Six Flags pretty much abandoned the park, and that led to Ed Hart taking action. He did lots of great stuff to where the park could open back up in 2014, to which it is now. Since then, they have added Lightning Run, Storm Chaser, Kentucky Flyer, and some great other thrill and family rides, leading to this park being a great park today, which also has a fantastic water park that is Hurricane Bay, which is one of the best water parks out there. But anyways, let's look at the park. They have a great lineup of coasters, 6 coasters they have. Those include Storm Chaser and RMC Hybrid, which is insane. For these coasters, I do have individual reviews, so if you get the chance, go check them out. I have a playlist of different coasters reviews on my channel. There's also Lightning Run, a fantastic coaster that's compact and filled with airtime. Their big wooden coaster, Thunder Run, which is solid for being operating since 1990. There's the new for 2019 Kentucky Flyer, a Gravity Group Woody T3 of Vacoma SLC that in my opinion sucks, even though it has a lap bar, which do give you thigh crush. And finally, their kiddie/family coaster, Roller Skater. Now, in my opinion, they could use a coaster, maybe like an inverting launch coaster from Mack or Premier Rides. But anyways, they do have a fantastic lineup of coasters that complement the park very nicely, which I have been here about 2 times. The first time was a full day, and the second time was this past July. I got there and went on a late day in the morning. Just to say, if you arrived there early in the day, there were huge lines to get in, like wrapped around the entry area, which was probably a good 10 minutes of a wait. But now this park also has some great thrill rides. They have a drop tower, one of the ones that you do not know when you're going to drop. You're just sitting there and then boom, there's the drop. It's exhilarating like mostly on all drop towers, but then they also have a super loop that I have not ridden yet because I do not feel the need to. I mean, it's a super loop, so no need, but then they also have a next-gen Enterprise. It's super fun. They have a great pendulum ride that goes upside down located by Lightning Run. Also a Starflyer, which are some great rides. Always a great thing to ride. Now, something that was super interesting and just super cool is there is a road going right through the park. There is the front half with a Lightning Run, and on the other side is the main park in Hurricane Bay, which is weird. I mean, you can either cross over the road or on a bridge. You get great views of Lightning Run on the bridge, but then you can also cross the road, which is just a neat and cool factor. Kentucky Kingdom also has 2 water rides, one of those being the big drop ones. They also have a raft ride. But mainly, if you want to ride rides with water, you go to their water park. It looks like to be one of the best out there. They have a great wave pool, which is huge. It's a water coaster and an absolutely massive drop slide, which looks crazy, and it's just so tall. And also some more great water slides. Now, since Kentucky Kingdom only reopened in 2014, which was just 5 years ago, so you really wouldn't expect the most family rides. But they actually do. They have a total of 41 family rides, which is really solid. They also have this massive giant Ferris wheel. It gives some great views of everywhere, like Louisville and the airport, which Kentucky Kingdom is located right by. They do have a height limit just because the airport is just so close. I mean, you could catch a shot of the planes flying right over the coaster, and even you could get that close on the ride when it is taking off. It's just so cool for a plane flying by a park. It's just a fantastic location right by Louisville and the airport. And one last thing I want to point out is a shout out to Coaster Studios. He did a documentary called Save My Park, Kentucky Kingdom. I recommend you to check it out. And they even had it playing in the park in one of the stores. And there were some chairs and a screen. You could just sit back and relax and enjoy the documentary. It was also raining that night we went, so we just went there and watched it while we waited for the pouring rain to stop, and it was actually awesome even though I already saw the documentary. But anyways, wrapping up this review, Kentucky Kingdom is a fantastic park. It's a great time every time you go. So what do you think of Kentucky Kingdom? Post that in the comments below, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. It helps a lot, and see ya.